Welcome back, everybody. Here we go. The title match of the Samstown Invitational. Dana Miller-Mackie against Lorrie Nichols. We mentioned at the top of the show that Miller-Mackie has been on television 5 times in the last 7 weeks. She won the last event in Torrance, California.
Interesting note, these two players have never met for the title in any time in the past. So it's a new experience for them.
Miller-Mackie on the TV lanes during qualifying averaged a 243. So she does like lanes 19 and 20.
Lorrie Nichols, on the other hand, averaging 224. So both players finding this pair of lanes to be pretty suitable for scoring.
Miller-Mackie won a major in 1990 and 1983. 2-time U.S. Open winner and a spare on her first frame.
Dana in a festive attire this evening, suitable for Las Vegas. And we see a lane break down here for Lorrie Nichols. It appears that she has lane 19. She's thrown 4 strikes on lane 19, no spares. Lane 20, 3 strikes, 2 spares. So she's pretty even up here on 19 and 20.
Strike 1.
I think we'll see a little more determination in Lorrie Nichols here as we've seen her advance through. Her last title came from the number 2 position. She feels very confident now. She has 1 game under her belt. She knows her mistakes. She knows how to correct them. An excellent coach in the sport of bowling. Drills her own equipment.
She talked about the fact that she still gets nervous after 20 years. Brooklyn, and strike 2.
The break of the night for Lorrie Nichols. Checking down at the approach. Apparently something was there that did not affect really her shot. Her ball coming up, breaking very sharply the last 5-10 feet. Thank you very much. I'll take the break for the double.
Look at Lorrie Nichols, the reaction. 2 in a row.
Dana Miller-Mackie, we saw 2 weeks ago. You can check the monitor here on Lorrie Nichols' last shot. She's thrown the ball roughly around 17 miles an hour, playing from the 7th board, pointing the ball up, ball at the 10th board at 45 feet.
Miller-Mackie.
Leaving a bucket for Dana. Difficult spare conversion with the 9-pin in the back.
Miller-Mackie did not start bowling till the age of 21, and she told us that that made it a lot tougher for her to make adjustments. It took her a lot longer than some other players because she was so late coming to the game.
Well, she also feels that at the age of 35, which she is now, that she has really not even hit her peak yet. Most players start at a very young age, around 11, 12, even younger than that. And by the time they hit in the early 20s, they have pretty much peaked out. But for this lady, she feels like she is gaining even more knowledge and once again more confidence in her own abilities.
Miller-Mackie has won 10 career titles, 2 this year. First show, though, ever in Las Vegas. This is her best ever performance here at Samstown.
2-time U.S. Open titleist.
2 straight spares to start, and a strike on number 3.
Beautiful shot. And her mother, Dee Miller, a former member of the Ladies Pro Bowlers Tour. Actually, all of Dana's family seems to be pro bowlers. Her father, Gary's on the senior tour. Her brother, Mike, is currently on the men's tour.
And if you bowl a perfect game, you get $100,000 from Kmart.
And we've been close so far this year. We've seen a couple shows where we had of the first 9 players. Right now, Lorrie Nichols has 3 in a row. She has 4 career 300 games to her credit.
Nichols is up by 24 right now after 3 frames. Best finish here in Samstown, 1987, when she finished 2nd. Looking for 4 in a row.
Giving the ball to room, going for the light hit. Oh, the 4-pin does not take out the 7. Pretty good shot. She's actually carried that shot quite a bit through the last 2 games. That one, however, she gave it the room. You've got to trust the ball. It's a lot easier to pick up a 7-pin than it is a 4-6. Here you can see, watch the head pin go up against the wall. Bounces back. Does not take out the 7.
But she does take out the 7 for the spare. 3 strikes and a spare for Nichols. And Dana Miller-Mackie now trailing by 23 pins. And we talked about the fact that she was late in coming to bowling, but she says she now feels comfortable making adjustments and changed her equipment 15 times during qualifying. She used 15 of her 16 bowling balls.
Well, she mentioned to us in the interview that she switched balls a lot. She feels very good about being able to do that. She said this week it was just a matter of patience, and she's going to need a lot of patience as she just left the solid 8-pin. We saw Sue Neidig leave the solid 8-pin earlier, not quite as dramatically, I think, as this one, though. Watch the head pin go off the wall, comes back, tries to take out the 8. Bad break there. The 5-pin usually takes that out. Was unable to do so.
Looking to knock down the 8 now, and does on lane number 20. 4th frame. Lorrie Nichols watching and waiting. She leads by 23 over Dana Miller-Mackie.
Dana Miller-Mackie, as I was trying to mention before, was the fact that she has had trouble on our telecast here this fall. We did see her finally break through. She won Torrance, but prior to that she was leaving a lot of 7-pins, getting a lot of bad breaks like that previous shot on lane 20. She bounces back, crushes the pocket. Beautiful shot.
Miller-Mackie said she's tired, but not too tired where she can't bowl one game.
Well, this is the last of 8 events for the fall tour. Once again, the players will be starting back up at the end of January. It's been a long grind. They started out on the East Coast. We've moved all the way west now, ending up here in Las Vegas. Takes a lot of toll on a player.
3-6 for Lorrie Nichols on frame 5. Made the Hall of Fame back in 1988.
And you can see there 2 titles from that number 2 seed. Last one coming in Rockford last year, and that was her last title. Trying to convert the spare. She does so. Felt that she really did not have a problem with spares this week. Once again, just crossing the house, making the dramatic lane changes as they needed to be made.
Had that great performance in the position round to finish 2nd.